A Sigma male is described as a nonconformist, individual, and autonomous person who doesn't follow the crowd. Sigma guys freely opt to spend their lives outside of the societal structure. They have the ability to defy convention, abhorring the rat race and giving a damn what others think of them. Due to this, they possess an appealing power that is currently quite uncommon among men. They are also characterized as honest, dependable individuals who can count on others to act morally. The Sigma man is the epitome of an alpha male, and due of their high levels of independence, you can rely on them to avoid drama and cat fights. In addition to being very intellectual, Sigmas are said to have a strong sense of humor and wit. They are extremely masculine but yet gentlemanly, which appeals to women greatly. It is challenging for women to deal with their enigmatic aura. They have an allure that is difficult for women to resist and makes them desire more. Sigma guys are powerful enough to worry less about what other people think of them and don't follow fads or styles. They are independent minds that reject affiliation with any group or dumb mob. If you find yourself in agreement with the majority of the traits explained, you most likely belong to the Sigma male category. 1. He is very independent. A Sigma man does not care what other people think of him and does not follow trends. He can get by on his own since he is an independent guy. He will think independently and form his own opinions. One of the primary characteristics of a Sigma guy is this. He won't go along with what everyone else is doing even when he knows it's incorrect or harmful for him. He is quite strong-willed and won't be readily swayed by other people's ideas or viewpoints. He is aware of his needs and goals, as well as what is best for him. 2. He is reserved. Sigma guys are extremely self-contained and avoid turmoil. They are constantly calm and comfortable because they have no interest in picking battles, no matter how small. They never get involved in any form of living room drama because they know when to keep their tongues quiet. They also don't participate in rivalries or conflict, which is why they consistently triumph and prevail. They are shrewd and intuitive when it comes to people, and they consent when someone tries to play power politics. 3. He exudes charm. Sigma guys are incredibly charismatic and charming, and they never lack admirers no matter where they go. They are strong, self-assured guys who are also modest. They don't feel the need to boast about their successes, and they have no trouble accepting responsibility for their mistakes. They constantly have a sense of humor about themselves and are highly fun with others. Sigma guys have a strong aura around them that attracts and seduces women. They don't bother attempting to impress others since they are completely at ease in their own skin. They always appear so easygoing and at ease among other people because of this. 4. He is very observant. A Sigma guy is a particularly perceptive individual who is constantly aware of his environment. He is extremely insightful about life in general since he catches details that others don't perceive or pay attention to. He is also quite cool-headed, quick to appraise a situation, and more than capable of making snap judgments in an emergency. Sigma men tend to overthink situations and might lose themselves in their own thoughts for long periods of time. They are highly self-aware of everything that occurs in their lives and give their most important concerns a lot of thought. They are typically able to foresee the future before it really occurs because of their high intelligence and keen perception. These forecasts are often kept to themselves, but that doesn't mean they aren't aware of them. Typically, Sigma guys can tell if a situation is favorable to them or not. They know how to forge their own path rather than waiting around for things to happen, so they don't rely on chance to advance in life. 5. He thinks logically. A Sigma guy is a profoundly rational individual who places the most value on the truth. Because he is aware that utilizing reasoning and being reasonable are the only ways to reach a just decision, he detests it when individuals become emotional during discussions. People find it challenging to persuade or convince a Sigma guy that taking action based on emotions is not useful. He will break down complicated concepts into more manageable bits because he wants to view the world for what it truly is. He likes to weigh his choices before making decisions since he doesn't always accept things at face value. 6. He naturally takes the lead. Sigma males do not rule by threat or coercion but rather by example. A Sigma guy is not a leader or a power-hungry individual. He may compete on an equal footing with others, but he will always be able to take the reins if necessary. People would always want to follow him because of his loyalty and tenacity, making him the ideal candidate to stand in front of a crowd. He is incredibly trustworthy since he can be relied upon in an emergency. 7. He has excellent interpersonal intuition. Sigma men are excellent people readers, and they never lack insight when it's needed. They are always one step ahead in life and can recognize a phony or an insult from miles away. They have a good sense of what to say and how to interact with others. They can appraise a situation fast and determine who is unreliable or has hidden agendas. 8. He dislikes idle chatter. Men in the Sigma group aren't into idle conversation or discussing the weather. They are thoughtful individuals who enjoy conversing with those who share their perspectives. They dislike small chat a lot and prefer talking about large topics and thoughts. They are not the most chatty individuals in the world due to their introverted demeanor, but they are unquestionably intelligent and informed. 9. He cherishes his alone time. A Sigma guy prefers to avoid unnecessary conversation and social interaction. He enjoys alone and periods of silence so that he may thoroughly consider things through. He frequently requires his own private place and alone time. When there are too many people around, he might get overwhelmed and values the opportunity to be alone with his thoughts. He enjoys nothing more than spending some peaceful time by himself after a lengthy social event or a hectic day. Despite the fact that he may not seem like he needs time to reflect and refuel, he actually does. 10. He has excellent intelligence. Although Sigma guys are renowned for their sharp wit and sense of humor, they are also very brilliant. They are always coming up with original ideas and have a wealth of information about the world around them. They are much more distinctive because they think creatively. You may also be a Sigma guy if you notice that your mind goes into overdrive when processing information or solving an issue. They make excellent use of their brains and are constantly aware of the greater picture. They are the kind of person that will simplify things so that other people may grasp them as well.